Romans 9:14-26. So this passage is kind of hard to understand. So first, Paul is saying, some people God prefer over other, like Jacob I have loved, but Esau I have hated. So then what, like people might say, is then there is no, I mean, like, so is God unjust? Like, is God biased? And he said, no, God is not. There is no injustice with God. He will have mercy on whom he wants to have mercy on. Even with Pharaoh, we know that this verse, it says that it talks about how he had mercy on whom he desired and hardened whom he desired. We do also know that Pharaoh, the Bible says, hardened his own heart first. So there is a point where when people chooses to rebel, that they then harden their heart, and there is a point where God said, it's enough, I'm going to harden your heart, and you won't be able to recover, like you won't be able to turn from that point of unbelief anymore. And so he chooses to show mercy until a certain point where he then uses that hardening of heart for his kind of like purposes. He still uses Pharaoh's hardening of heart to show that his name will be proclaimed throughout the earth. So he doesn't make the vessel that way. The vessel chooses to be that way, and he will use it for his purpose. So then people might say, oh, then why does he still judge us? Why does he still find fault within us? Why is it still a transgression to sin against him? And then Paul talk about the potter and the clay. But then he also said, and this is ChatGPT helping me, like he said that he endured with great patience the objects of wrath prepared for destruction. So the thing is not created for destruction, it was prepared for destruction. So he creates, similar to the thoughts before, he creates everyone, he creates all people. Some of them chooses to rebel, and then they become children of Satan spiritually. But God was the Father of all. He created us all. However, some chooses to align with Satan spiritually. So then they become objects, vessels of wrath, like things that rebel against God. So he then prepared them for destruction. However, he is patient with them, because many places in the Bible said that he does not want anyone to perish, but all to come to repentance and be saved. And there was a verse that ChatGPT gave. It says that, shall he delight in the destruction of wickedness? No. And so similar to that, we know that even though some people choose to be wicked and side with Satan, he does not delight in it. He gives them mercy until they, like Pharaoh, to come to a point where it won't. He said enough is enough. And so I think that's what it means right here. And then it talks about how God wants, he will call the Gentiles and the Jews his people. And that was quoted from Hosea.